Evening all. What's in a smirk? Well, apparently a lot. You see, that slight smile when people hear something vaguely amusing or entertaining or are bemused by something, that lies somewhere between a full on laugh and a movie star pearly white look. You see, that in that middle ground, that slight smile, that's where your white supremacist, your toxic, masculine, fascist, white super supreme with pepperoni person lives, an evil man lives. You know, the ones that they're trying to stomp on at the moment. Yes, the smirk gives them away every single time. Well, as we know, there are all these fascist, white, super supreme, patriarchal, toxic Avengers out there. And what you have to do is, behind every sofa, round every corner, in the shadows at night, you have to identify them, and you do this by watching them smile and judging by them. But how am I supposed to recognize what is somebody genuinely smiling and what is a white supremacist? Well, you don't need a lot of facial recognition skills to do this, to uncover a white supremacist. Even people with terrible empathy, no understanding of human behavior, and with pure malevolence in their heart, can root out a white supremacist. So don't worry if you're worried about that, because you can do it, and I'm going to show you how. So you've got to know your smirks, right? So at the moment, there's the Covington smirk. Well, this is a very popular one. It's doing the rounds at the moment, quite hot button, on trend. So I'm going to demonstrate the Covington smirk. So it's like, okay, can't you see the evil right there and then in that smirk? Now, there's a different one that was trendy last autumn, but it's still doing the rounds, and that is called the Kavanaugh. So the Kavanaugh is more like that. I'm going to do happier eyes for Kavanaugh. Slightly downward pointing mouth as well. Not to be confused with the Michael Schumacher, which was very similar. Yeah, for sure. The car was working well. So you've got to differentiate, because you don't want to blame Michael Schumacher for an incident that probably never happened. Okay, so differentiate between your Kavanaugh and your Schumacher. Okay, so onward from that, you have some very malevolent smirks. You got the Joker, of course. Not to be confused with the Patrick Troughton Second Doctor one like that. But the Joker like that. Not to be confused with the David Hogg, which I hate you all. Okay, and then you've got very similar to the David Hogg. I think it's kind of like David Hogg 2.0, and that's the Charlie X from Star Trek. Okay, so those are your basic smirks. So if you see any man, and you see them down the street, you probably have some people that you know. You just go around, put on a happy face. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. White supremacist, fascist, toxic, male Avenger Super Supreme with extra cheese. Okay, so watch out. The smirkers are about. And on that bombshell, oh, no, that's saluting as patriarchal. So we gotta be on our lookout for the tough, toxic male smirker. So take care, everybody. Jazz hands.